Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Let's get straight into the chart. This is gold, weekly chart on gold. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. This is just for fun and for my own sake because I need this. But if it can benefit you and it can help make your decisions, that's very fine. So, weekly chart on gold, we are in this wedge. Yesterday I shared that as long as we are in this wedge and we don't have a weekly candle body closing above this trend line, then it's dangerous too long because we can fall anytime. And that's what happened yesterday. After I shared my video, we fell hard. And this can be expected in a trend, in a wedge like this. But this is a bullish wedge. So I expect that very soon, in fact very soon, we are going to have a breakout and a weekly body candle closing above the trend line. That's a very bullish sign for me. And then we are going to go to 1900. And this is going to happen quite fast, I believe. Even this year we could reach towards this level, 1900. Right now we are in touching my level of resistance. We fell below that, but of course we had to come back. So on gold it's like buy the dips mentality. Buy all the dips with small positions. We can even build up long positions while in this wedge, because once we break out then it will be off. We will go high. And 1775 may be a little resistance right now for us. We may have pullbacks, but very soon I believe we will go above that and we will start to move upwards. We will see how this weekly candle closes. I suspect it will close like a very bullish sign. That's gold. Let's go over to silver and let's look at silver. So there's a weekly chart on silver. We also have this wedge on silver. We broke out of this wedge, and that's a bullish sign. The target is 28, around 28, even higher than 28. What happened right now is on the weekly we could not close above this line of or area of resistance that I shared with you. We have wicks to the upside, but we came down because this seems to be a very strong resistance, as I shared with you. And right now we even came below that resistance. That was a very bad sign, a short sign. I'm not shorting silver. I'm careful with shorts on silver. I short silver sometimes, but careful because I believe we are in a bull run, so anytime we can break to the upside. But we came below that level, and we have right now, of course, this weekly candle is still forming. We have a wick to the downside. Let's go over to the daily chart on silver and see what we can say about the daily chart on silver. So that's the daily chart. We had this wedge, rising wedge, that was a bearish sign, and we broke down below, and that was a bearish sign. And yesterday I shared with you that we may go to the bottom of this wedge, which we did yesterday. We came all the way not only to 23.140, but almost to 23. We could have come, or even to this level, 22.88. We didn't come to that level. We have this daily candle closing yesterday. This is a very bullish sign, suggesting that we will have we may have strong up movements to the upside and go back to previous highs, go back to even to 24.8 8ish levels. So that's the daily chart on silver. Let's go to the 4-hour chart on silver. So yeah, on the 4-hour chart, on this chart, you can also see that we have this head, we have this shoulder, and we are forming a right hand shoulder, an inverse head and shoulder pattern. this is a very bullish sign. It's going to be a very bullish sign if it plays out very well and we really go back above to the neckline, and then we will have our price targets as well. Let's zoom in. This is the 4-hour chart on silver. Yeah. On the 4-hour chart, we can see that we are forming a potential small inverse head and shoulder pattern. Let's go over to the hourly chart on silver. So that's silver, and that's the hourly chart on silver. And here we can see that yesterday I actually didn't buy here in this area because based on the wedge I said that we may fall down to the bottom of the wedge, and this is exactly what happened. We fell and here around this area I was a very strong buyer. I opened long positions, especially when I saw this W pattern right here. Let me show you. So we developed a W pattern there, which is very strong formation if it's a turnaround and it's a bullish sign, and it became a bullish sign. So here we have this W pattern, and I could measure this, and I measured this, and also I drew a trend line here which could stop us in this move to the upside. And interestingly enough, my measurement, I measured this W pattern, and the price target for me and also this trend line was the same, 23.552. And as you can see, we were stopped there. We pulled back there even to this far before going our way up, and this is still a resistance. This is still resistance for us, because even though we went up, we fell below again, and right now we are around this level. We could fall back to 23.4-ish levels. We could still fall back there, but we have already had a pullback and started to go up. But we may spend some more time here before eventually breaking to the upside. And if we do, then yeah, I can measure this head and shoulder pattern. The neckline is, oops, okay, let me stop that. Let me measure this, the price target, the next price target for me on silver. Okay, so the next price target is the neckline is around there, and we can go all the way, oh, we don't need this, all the way to the bottom. Let's look at the body. So it's around 24. Or if we count the week as well, so all the way to the bottom, which we can do, then yeah, 24.1. so my prediction for silver is that soon we will spend some time here, but then we will break to the upside and come to this area of resistance, to 23.9, but into this area, and my price target is 24.1. This is my next price target for silver. And then what could happen? Let's go over to the 4-hour chart once we get there, because we could get there soon. So let me look at this chart and see what could happen there. Yeah, once we get there, as you can see, we spent some time here, and I think we are going to spend some time here, either in this area or even pull back again to this level of resistance that I have here, or we don't have to come there, but to 23.65-ish level and spend some time here. As you can see, I'm very biased to the upside. I have my reasons to do so, and so even though we can still, have pullbacks to 23 and 22.88, I'm not sure if this will happen. I think this was a very strong formation here, and bullish consolidation, bullish formation, bullish trend reversal pattern for me. So I don't think we will pull back again to those low levels. Instead, I think we are starting our way to the upside, and we will spend some time here for sure. Pullbacks have pullbacks. These pullbacks will provide buying opportunities before eventually